Hi, Dr. Nicola Dellinger coming to you this evening because I had this really cool experience over the weekend. I actually drove up to Boulder from Durango, which is a little over 6 hour drive, which was great because I love having solo windshield time. It feels so amazing. But I don't tend to be a big podcast girl or book on tape. I just kind of like to listen to random radio stations and drive. But this time I had been gifted the Energy Anatomy series by Carolyn Mace. And I come to find out this actually came out in the 90s. So this is really old information. It's almost 30 years old now. But as she was driving, as I was driving and she was talking about our first, second, and third chakras being more around how we relate to the external world, and then our top four chakras being more how we relate to our internal world. Where she really got me was this idea of being stuck, and I've actually I had been feeling really, really stuck in my world. Like, I believe in different stuff. I believe in unicorns and miracles and instant transmutation, but I'm not seeing it. And I was really caught in my head, like, what am I missing and what am I doing wrong and all this sort of stuff. And literally, on comes Carolyn's voice saying, have you been kind of feeling stuck, or like you haven't been quite getting where you should be? I was like, yes, tell me about this. And she was saying that's when we need to check our energy channels to see where we are stuck into old beliefs. And so she gave this visualization where you imagine 100 different energetic circuits coming down through the top of your head and throughout your body. And these circuits exit the body through the different chakras. And your first chakra, she relates to tribal law. And so the culture that you came from, the community that you came from, the rules of your family you were brought up in, and how even if we have evolved the way that we think or the way that we perceive the world, which I feel like I have, if our energy channels are still plugged in into other belief systems, then we are channeling our energy into the tribal belief systems, or the belief systems from where I came from, which is exactly what was happening. And so basically I was like, I'm thinking different, but I hadn't cleared my energy channels to realize where I was still hooked into old beliefs. Again, not from a mental point of view, but from an energetic point of view. And as soon as I did that, it became really clear how hooked in I was to a couple of pretty significant old beliefs from my family. And I really literally just imagined like unplugging them and then plugging them back into myself, usually into my fourth chakra, where I was wanting to live from my heart and my divine truth. And that felt much more appropriate. But it makes so much sense that if we're channeling energy into these old tribal beliefs, then we don't have energy to plug into a new thought form to help it develop and grow. And so that has been just a complete and utter game changer. I can't even explain to you how different I feel in my body and how differently my mind is receiving this information, because I was getting pretty critical of myself and just really hung up with what to do, what do I need to do different. And then I have that voice that's like, you don't need to do anything different or read another book or whatever. But I really got this moment of inspiration from Carolyn Mace and thought I would share it with you guys. And I'm so curious, as you check your energy channels and what you're giving your energy to, where might you want to reclaim some of that energy from places that you are giving energy to unconsciously. Second chakra is more about how our personal relationships, our partners, our kids, our friends, our families. And then the third chakra is more around how we perceive ourselves. So sometimes there can be a lot of energy going out of these chakras that we are actually needing to unplug and plug into higher level ways of looking at it. So thanks for joining me. Hope that was interesting, and I can't wait to talk to you again soon. Bye.